Alright, so I'm back here once again, and this time I'm here to let you guys know how I'm feeling about this new XXL 2020 freshman list. If you guys haven't seen the list already, here's the list. We got Rod Wave, Jack Harlow, Untitled Chapter, Polo G, Fabio Foreign, Mulatto, Lil Kid, Lil TJ, Chica, Baby King, Cowboy, and some guy named 24 Karat Gold Chain. But yeah, only problem that I got with this list right here is like, it's legit two people on here that I've never heard from before, and that would be 24 Karat Gold Chain and Cowboy. Other than that, like, I didn't at least heard the rest of the list. Like, I didn't heard people at least say something about these people, or at least they didn't have some type of buzz in the year 2020, at least, or at least at the end of the year 2019. Starting off with Rod Wave. If y'all know who Rod Wave is, he dropped a song called Heart on Ice back last year in 2019. He done dropped like 2 or 3 projects, and they done actually had like some good, and they had some good traction, especially like with the Billboard numbers and all that stuff, and with streaming and all that. Like, he actually had like a good following as far as him as an artist though. I like him and I like what he brings, but at the same time, I feel like he lacks variety. I feel like he doesn't do anything different for real. Like, he got a nice voice or whatever, and that's his aesthetic, but at the same time, I feel like he just kind of stay in, I feel like he just stay with whatever is comfortable for him. Now, Jack Harlow, I heard about Jack Harlow back in 2018. I haven't never really sat down and listened to a full project of his, but at the same time, I have heard like features from him, and I done heard singles from him too. And then with his single, What's Poppin', the remix going like #1, that done kind of like catapulted him into like mainstream success. NLE Chopper definitely deserves to be on this list, even though I feel like he could have been on there last year. I got on him through the whole Shoutout Flow series, and ever since then, like, dude and just blew up a lot. Like, he got viral dances, and pretty much like far as like the younger generation of people that's listening to music or whatever, he's one of those names that comes up a lot. I really like what he brings to the table. Very energetic, and just, I don't know, bro, dude he just get me hype every time I listen to a song from him. But yeah, can't wait to hear him in the cypher. Like, when it comes to the generation that's up and coming, listening to music and stuff, Polo G is another one of those names that I always hear coming up. Like, I feel like he sort of falls into that category like an NBA young boy or a Lil Baby, where it's just like all the young people pretty much gravitate towards him. And I haven't really sat down and listened to a Polo G project. I know he dropped a project called GOAT that dropped back in, it dropped sometime this year. I think it dropped like in May, but at the same time, like, I heard a lot of good stuff about the project, and it actually had good streaming numbers. My first time actually hearing Polo G was the song Pop Off, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Polo G is another one that I feel like he deserves a spot on this list. I really didn't hear about Fabio Foreign until I listened to the Drake mixtape, the Dark Lane Demos tape. I haven't really sat down and listened to a Fabio Foreign project, but at the same time, I know Fabio Foreign, he's part of that whole drill movement. When I first got on the whole drill scene, it was with Pop Smoke, and I feel like Pop Smoke was like the face of the whole New York drill scene. And I feel like with Pop Smoke pretty much passing or whatever, I feel like Fabio Foreign is like the next one up to pretty much push that whole sound. He deserves a spot on this list, and I feel like he's one of the next up, especially to run that whole drill scene. I actually remember her from when she was on the Rap Game. Now, I haven't really sat down and listened to her before, but at the same time, if I'm going off what I heard from the Rap Game, which was like, she was on that show about 4 years ago. She was rapping her ass off, and if I'm not mistaken, she won the shit too. But yeah, the fact that she actually kept it going, like, is actually surprising to me, because I feel like when you on a platform like that and you win, especially like a competition type thing, I don't know, man, it's like, I don't ever really see the careers of people after that, especially like in hip hop. I don't really see that translate into nothing. So the fact that she done kept going and just kept it up for this long, like, I'm really, like, I'm happy for it, and I'm glad that she made this list. Popularity-wise, I feel like she's very popular, especially in the female hip-hop community, because the female hip-hop community is really bubbling right now, and I'm glad that she made this list. Last year, if I'm not mistaken, we had 2 females that made it with Rico Nasty and Megan Thee Stallion. Coming to this list, especially with, like, the year 2020, man, I really feel like the female rap is really on the rise, and it's getting to a point of, like, more people, like, more women are starting to be more recognized. Like, she's one of those people where it's like, I've never sat down and listened to it, but I've heard her name come up in a lot of conversation. My girlfriend listened to it, my sister listened to it. Like, I know, like, a lot of just, especially seeing it on social media and stuff, bro, women actually love this girl. So, yeah, she deserves a spot on this list. Lil Keed, he's another one that I've been hearing a lot. If y'all don't know who Lil Keed is, pretty much, man, he's like a child of Young Thug. Like, I've never really sat down and listened to an entire project from Lil Keed, but at the same time, I have heard his features. Like, his features, like, he just sounds like he comes from the damn Young Thug family tree. Like, he just sounds like it. And he's even signed to Young Thug's label, YSL. But, yeah, as far as Lil Keed, he's one of those names that's been coming up a lot. And, yeah, I ain't got no problem with him being on this list. Lil TJ, I ain't got no problem with him being on this list. Me, personally, I don't really mess with his music. But at the same time, he do got some stuff here and there. Like, the overall listening experience for me when it comes to Lil TJ is like, he's usually hit or miss. But at the same time, I have heard his name come up in like a lot of conversations. Then you got Chica. I've never sat down and actually listened to a Chica project, if she does have a project, but I have heard her freestyles. I remember she dropped her first video that went viral back in like 2016. It was pretty much after Trump had won the presidency and stuff, and she had on like whiteface and stuff, and she was just, you know what I'm saying, she was talking that shit. And she went viral after that. And then she had like another thing that went viral too, where she freestyled over Kanye West Jesus Walk song, where she was pretty much like criticizing his support of Trump and stuff. And yeah, man, she was just that's the one that pretty much like grabbed everybody's attention, caught attention from people like Diddy, Jada Pinkett Smith. I'm honestly surprised that they chose her for this list. I honestly feel like she's one of those people that doesn't need it, but at the same time, like, she's on it. She made it. So yeah, I ain't got no problem with this. Baby King, I mean, he dropped a project last year called Die For My Bitch, which pretty much, that project popped up in like a lot of people's end of the year list. That's one of them projects that I ain't get a chance to listen to, and I would love to get on it at some point. So yeah, Baby King, I ain't got no problem with him. Now, these last two people, Cowboy and 24 karat gold chain, 24K gold chain, whatever you want to say it, these two I've never heard of before. I have maybe seen Cowboy's name before, but I ain't never really heard him before. 24 karat gold chain, like, this is my first time literally reading reading about this. Like, my first time literally reading this man's name. So yeah, that lets you know how much I know about him, but it is what it is. Now, of course, there's always some other artists that a lot of people feel like should have made the list, but at the same time, there's only, well, shit, it's 12 spots. It's usually 10, but yeah, there's only 12 spots, and I feel like with this year, like, damn near anybody could have made it, and it just would have been, like, it actually would have been okay. But yeah, these are the folks that I feel like should have made it but didn't make it. NoCap been going strong since like 2017. He's from my hometown, but at the same time, he's actually grown a following outside of my hometown. And yeah, ever since 2017, man, he's been putting in work. Like, he's been dropping mixtapes, he's been dropping singles. Like, even on this project that he just dropped, he got collaborations from people like DaBaby, Boosie, Lil Uzi Vert. Like, he's actually one of those people that's on the come up. Flo Milli, she's another one. I feel like that she's pretty much had a lot of success, especially from last year all the way up into now. She just dropped a project like 2 months ago, if I'm not mistaken. So I feel like I feel like that she could have made this list. And then plus the fact, like, I'm just loving this whole resurgence of like women in hip hop. Lil Tecca is another one that I feel like could have made it, especially with the success of a song like Ransom. Like, I really thought he had a chance of making it, but hey, it is what it is. 42 Dugg, he's another one. Him, like, he's pretty much up under Lil Baby right now, and like, people love the combination of them two. 42 Dugg, I feel like they're just trying to figure out like where he's gonna go, where is his trajectory, cause like, he pretty much came out of nowhere. I ain't gonna say he came out of nowhere, but he was featured on the song Grace by Lil Baby. It was on the CD My Turn, and he had one of the standout feature verses on there. Like, people love the way he rap, people love the way he sound. Toliver, Toliver done had a nice ass run, especially all the way from them Astro World all the way up to this point. He dropped a great mixtape earlier this year, and he was all over the Jack Boys project, and he was the one that stood out the most. He was the one that like people wanted to hear a lot more from. So I'm kind of surprised Toliver ain't make it. Guapdad 4000. I ain't really know who Guapdad 4000 really was until I heard Revenge of the Dreamers 3. Then he dropped this project, Your Deposit, last year too, and at the same time, like that had like some fire features on it. And just him as a rapper, man, like far as the people that didn't make it, like he's the one that I'm probably the most disappointed with, because I really feel like Guapdad 4000 had some type of chance of making this list. So yeah, I know we do this junk almost every year. XXL Freshman list, to me, like it matters, but at the same time it don't, because like I don't know, you got like a lot of artists that really don't need it. And then I feel like with the XXL Freshman list, like it's pretty much one of them things to like recognize like who's the up and coming artists on the rise or whatever, and like who they feel like gonna be something like in the future, like who they feel like gonna keep who they feel like gonna be the most successful in the future. And I feel like the most accurate cover that they did that with, honestly, was the cover that people hated the most, which was the 2016 cover. Like legit, everybody on there is still active and still doing something. Like even Kodak Black, like when Kodak Black comes out of jail, like he's legit, I feel like he's legit gonna have hella fans. Like I feel like they gonna treat this man as if like nothing left. So yeah, I'm getting to the point in life like I'm pretty sure everybody else is, where like the XXL, it don't really hold that much weight to me no more. But I respect it though, because I like seeing like who they think gonna be the next person up. So yeah, let me know how y'all feel about this list in the comment section. Let me know if I was wrong about some stuff. Please feel free to correct me. Also, please be sure to leave suggestions for like different artists or anything that you guys think that I should listen to. If you guys want me to like sit down and like, you know what I'm saying, react to a project from one of these artists that made the list, you know what I'm saying, I'm definitely open to it. And also, please be sure to follow me at the social media app right here. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell so y'all get a notification every time I drop a video. And yeah, man, it's T signing out once again, man. Thank you guys for watching this. Peace.